of the testimonies and all of the stories in the Old Testament and the New about these ordinary people who did extraordinary things through faith are for our instruction. There's almost nothing more advantageous to you in persevering than knowing the Bible. Not just so you can, spout off proof texts here. I'm not talking about reading across the Bible, a chapter here, a chapter here. Learn the story of the Bible. Learn how the whole thing fits together, how there's Christ from beginning to end, how there are stories of grace and faith and judgment. And let's learn from those.
You had to work before you played. And my sons, God bless them, they don't have it yet. So I'm outside, y'all, like a slave, cutting the lawn or whatever, and they inside playing Xbox. And I know mama told them to go outside, right? Because they don't come out on their own. I love them, they're good, they just praise the Lord. So they'll come outside, right? And they'll ask me, okay, Dad, what to do? Now, right? It's grass all over the place. Right? The bricks is turned over. I'm sweating. The tree is down. I'm like, what in the world are you? I don't say that, but in my soul, I'm like, I can't believe they're asking me what to do. Right? But here's the thing, I have to train them to say, son, as a man, you need to be able to go in any setting and you need to be able to look around and see what needs to be done and not only be available to do it, but take the initiative to just simply do it. Brothers, I got a word for you here. I guarantee you, all of the pastors will say this, right? We will never turn you down. We might come alongside of you and say, you're doing it wrong, but we will never be upset. Oh, the men in my church are working too hard. Never. So I'm telling you, just get at it, guys. Just get at it. Just do it, right? Because we're no higher than you are. The church doesn't belong to us. It doesn't belong to Pastor Kid. It's Christ's church, so all of us have a role to play.
When I was in seminary, and like I wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer, you know what I'm saying? It was tough for me, and you sit in Dr. Thomas's Greek exegesis class was like going through the tribulation period. It was brutal. And I recall having a discussion with another student who was really a sharp dude, really sharp. And I said, we need to be willing to, give our lives for Christ and serve the church and be willing to die for the church. He said, no, Alex, no. I'll die for Jesus. I'll never die for the church. I'll die for Jesus. I'll never die for the church. Now, not being the sharpest knife in the drawer, it just kind of went right over me. But, now in reflection, the only way you can ever die for Jesus is to die for the church. Isn't that true? Well, I love Jesus, Pastor Montoya, and I'll die for the church, but I'll die for Christ, but I hate the church. Well, friend, then you're crazy. You're an apostate. You don't know what you're talking about. Because the only way you can ever die for Christ is you die for who? You die for the church.